Caring is Sharing is, as I expected, a really great Barney and Friends episode. This is the 9th episode of the first season, and it starts off with Min and Kathy fighting over the Barney soft toy. And Barney comes to life and teaches them that it's important to share. And one thing that I love is that it gave different perspectives because Kathy has no siblings, so she's not used to sharing. And Min has a large family, so she's fed up of always having to share. And it shows that different children have different experiences with sharing. And I think this is really important, particularly for adults. Any adults watching it with children, or I guess adults like me watching it on their own, that it's important to remember that if a child isn't sharing, there could be a reason for it, either because they're not used to it or because they always have to share and they just want something for themselves. Not that that makes it okay, of course, but it's nice that they showed there were different perspectives. And the rest of the episode is about sharing and helping each other out. And they play with a parachute, which I love. I think most children will agree that one of the most fun things about primary school is when you gather in the hall or outside and you play with the giant parachute. I would love to play with that now. And then we have Baby Bop, who magically appears and steals the parachute as her own blankie. And Baby Bop has to learn about sharing as well. Then we have a puppet show of one of my favourite stories, The Little Red Hen. I love The Little Red Hen, so that was, I'll admit, quite fun to watch. I rather enjoyed it. Not a big fan of puppet shows. I think I used to like them. I remember we used to have random touring puppet show companies coming to school every now and then. There was one about a blue mouse that I saw a few times. I never used to dislike puppet shows, but I'm not really a fan of them now. But I do love The Little Red Hen, and I think it's a beautiful story about sharing the work in order to get the reward. And the episode includes some songs that really support this message. So, of course, I will mention a couple of personal highlights. Some songs that I knew would absolutely be in this, such as The More We Share Together and Taking Turns. Both are amazing songs. We also have London Bridge and Michael Finnegan, which is kind of shoehorned in there, but it does make sense as they're sharing the beard, or his whiskers, I guess. We also have Who Took the Cookies, which is not a song I knew until I started to rewatch Barney for the nostalgia. I don't love it, I don't hate it, but I'm not a particular fan of it. And there are a couple of other songs as well. So we have some really great songs there, a great story with a little red hen, and obviously a really lovely message about sharing, both sharing objects and sharing the workload. It's a beautiful episode. I kind of figured it would be when I saw the title for this one. I think I referred to it as Caring is Sharing at the beginning, but it is called Caring Means Sharing. And it's really sweet. I really enjoyed it. Really strong message. It definitely shows different perspectives when it comes to sharing. Great performances from the children in this. The children we have are, of course, Min and Kathy. We also have Shawn and Derek, and they all did a really great job, as is often the case. Really thoroughly enjoyed it from the nostalgia perspective. Great to see how educational it is. Caring Means Sharing is a really brilliant Barney episode.